All right, the NBA Christmas Day slate tipped off with the Spurs visiting the Knicks, and NBA fans, they got quite the Christmas gift. Victor Wembanyama played in his first Christmas Day game, second ever NBA game at Madison Square Garden, and Wemby, he showed up and showed out at the world's most famous arena. So let's talk about his performance. We're going to do it with the fantastic editor and reporter for the Spurfect Blog, the one and only Carolina Teague. Carolina, what's going on? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. How you doing?
Merry Christmas. I like the themed out that we're doing, the red and the green. It's awesome.
I like that. You know, what's interesting is I almost went with a green suit today, decided not to. So now it was good because our colors contrast beautifully. We got a little red, got a little white, a little green, all in the holiday spirit. Now, Carolina, we got to talk about this game. Wemby's first game at MSG last season. That one was not a memorable one. So how motivated did you expect him to be coming into this game after last year's performance? And what did you make of what we saw from him this Christmas, where he did this, scored 42 points, grabbed 18 boards, also added 4 assists and 4 blocks. What did you make of his performance, and did you expect this big-time performance from him today?
I definitely expected this big time performance because the Spurs were just coming off a loss against the Trailblazers, and they seem like they were motivated now more than ever to win, especially on Christmas on such a big stage as big as the Garden. And like you said, last year we talked about this, and their performance wasn't as great, or it wasn't great tonight either because they ended up losing, but it wasn't as good as it was last year. With adding that veteran presence and having better chemistry this season, I expected Victor Wembanyama to show up and show out, and he most definitely did. 42 points, almost beating the record in his debut Christmas performance, but was just under Wilt Chamberlain. It was very, very exciting.
Yeah, anytime you get close to being around Wilt Chamberlain, and Wilt Chamberlain has a record for most points in the debut with 45, that is incredibly impressive, and Wemby definitely showed out today at the Garden on Christmas. Now, Wemby, you know this because you cover the team, you're around him so much, Carolina. He's shown flashes of brilliance here in his second season, but he's also faced some critiques, especially regarding his shot selection from beyond the arc. He will put those threes up. How do you evaluate his growth and impact thus far this year?
You know, I've seen the criticism about his three-point shot, but going to the practices myself and actually witnessing him shoot from the three over and over again and make his shot after shot after shot. I've seen him shoot 10 in a row, 15 in a row. He literally sits there and he focuses on shooting from the three-point line at practice. Now, when you're in a real-life game, it's totally different, but Victor is somebody who puts in the work. If there's something that's perceived to be a weakness, he's got one of those ticks in his system. He has a spirit full of heart, and he's willing to work on what people critique him on in order to make himself better.
Yeah, and you've seen that with him, right? Last year he started off shooting not too well from downtown, and now he's up around 35%, so he's just right around league average. So it's trending in the right direction. He does put up a lot of threes, but I think they're good shots because he can make them. Now, I think you know this, Carolina. We're going to see more of Wemby on Christmas Day for years to come, especially after what we saw this year on Christmas. Do you think his performance today shows the NBA world, fandom, crowd, everybody, that he's ready for the big stage going forward to playing big-time games?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this was a nationally televised game. It's on a big stage. It's at the Garden. It's Christmas Day, and he puts a performance this big, 42 points, and the game was close. There was a lot of lead changes throughout the game. So, and a game as exciting as this for the NBA is something that viewers are going to want to see year after year. So I highly doubt that the NBA is going to put Victor Wembanyama on the back burner when it comes to primetime games like this in the future. It was a great performance, and dare I say, not only did he bring out the best performance within himself today, but he also brought out the competitive side of the Knicks as well. So it was something that I would love to see in the future, and I'm sure fans would.
Yeah, love to see Wemby in some big games in the future on Christmas Day, also in some playoff games, as the Spurs seem to be trending towards playoff contention. That is Carolina Teague, the great sports editor and reporter for Spurfect Blog. Great name for that blog right there. Carolina, have yourself a great Christmas holiday. Enjoy the rest of the holiday season. Happy New Year, all of that. We'll talk again soon.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody. Thank you.